Welcome to Rauta, welcome to Steelfest 2025, and this time I have a surprise element in the game, meaning this was an announced interview when I was talking about the festival itself, and yet I'm really proud and happy to have the gentleman in question here. This is Ad Hominem. Let's start by introducing the man of the hour. Sir, please state your name and why are you here with me.
So I'm Kaiser. I made a Hominem by myself. Why am I here with you?
Now let's start.
Maybe
with
you ask me or you'll go first.
Let's start with the most obvious question. Ad Hominem is a very controversial act.
Hopefully, yeah.
And people are sometimes shocked because of the song titles, even the band name or album cover art and all that stuff. Now, I want to ask you, why do you think people are so shocked of Ad Hominem?
I guess, especially in the black metal scene, people think one way, this has to be this way and not another way. And when I created the band, I just wanted to make it collapse, explode, whatever you want. I just wanted to go further the limits and make black metal more extreme that it never was. So I don't know, maybe people are just narrow-minded or hypocrites, I don't know, or just stupid.
Well,
I just try to tell the truth.
I mean, I'm very sure that most people are quite stupid, and I guess me too, at least occasionally. And that's why they jump into conclusions and they are like, okay, this band is that and that. And then you have to kind of correct, like, okay, you're wrong, you don't know shit, but they have already made of their opinions and you don't seem to be too scared of it. You don't seem too bothered by it. So do you enjoy it?
Yeah, today more than ever. You know, it can be annoying because, banned from playing in so many countries, can be pretty annoying at times. But the thing that, thanks to what I've said and written and done, I've done things and met people that I would have never done otherwise. And in the end, I have no regrets because it just, you have to go with the flow, do whatever you want, be yourself. People may like you or not, and I guess there's no in between. Either they love me or hate me. But at the end of the day, I'm pretty happy to be here and respectful for the whole Steelfest staff for allowing us to play, because not so many people have balls to do it, just like Osmos have balls to produce a Hominem. And that's it, people may talk, they may think whatever they want. Some people will understand it, some will not, will never. And here I am, it's been 25 years now.
It's a long road for sure.
Yeah.
And things have quite a bit of change. I mean, back in 25 years ago, not to mention 90s, I feel like black metal was supposed to be dangerous and extreme and all. Now we have all kind of people saying, no, you cannot be this, you cannot be that. I'm like, what the fuck? This is black metal, not some family music. So asking you is that how, in your opinion, the whole black metal scene has changed?
This is a pretty tough topic because on one hand you have all those people who are always scared of the image of what they say, what people would think. And on the other hand, you have so many bands, just to mention a couple, Impen Nazarene, Destroyer, 666, and so many maybe less famous bands that keep on saying whatever they want. Even Marduk, one of the biggest bands.
Yeah, they don't give a fuck.
They just don't give a shit, And this is the mentality it has to be. I mean, it's not about saying, oh, I'm gonna be careful of what I say because people will not like this and that. Black metal used to be extreme, maybe not, I don't know. You know, at the very beginning I wasn't there. And there's been a long period in which there was strictly nothing. Everything was, I can call it like controlled and into the standards. And now I feel that many bands are going back to the roots and the evenness or extreme music and extreme lyrics and extreme content. Just to say them, the politically correct people, just fuck off. This is black metal. You don't like it, just go the fuck away.
Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. Like we have to say, if you can't stand the heat, get the fuck out of the kitchen.
Yeah.
Now, French black metal has always been a little bit different. I mean, if we talk about Norwegian black metal or Swedish or Finnish black metal, and not to mention Greek, but French had always their own sound. Yet at the same time, that Hominem is not really les noirs,
No.
sorry for my pronunciation,
No.
but the kind of the raw end of black metal with the melancholy and all that. But you're coming from the aggressive and almost like a French edition of Marduk and the like, being in your face, fast, fuck you attitude and all.
I really don't know where it comes from. You know, when I put the project together with myself, because I was alone, I just wanted to do hateful music with hateful content, and I've been listening to, you know, the Légion Noire or whatever. But you know, when you make music, it's just your own touch, your own personality, and in the end, you don't choose what you do. I mean, you can try to make a project a bit more atmospheric, a bit more brutal or whatever, but this is the way you play, the energy you have. And so I don't know, I didn't think about it. I just made music and it just popped up like this, and here we are, you know.
Now, I wanted to ask this because as a foreigner to French scene, and it seems like always been a little bit mysterious, and I don't pretend to know how the French scene is, but for example, what I do know about Norwegian scene or Finnish scene is that everybody seems to like more or less know one another, and it's of course partially because we're small countries with handful of people making the music, but France being 10 times the population or more than say Finland, how it is this French scene, how you see modern days, are you connected, are you brothers, same tribe or something, or are you just different groups of people?
I believe, and I might be wrong, you know, just an opinion, but the French mentality is very special. It may be the cause that people all around the world doesn't like French people, because the French mentality is always being pissed by other people and
kind of elitistic in a way.
Yeah, but you know, I don't know. I see other countries proud of their own bands.
Yeah.
But when you get famous in France for whatever you do, music or anything, people would just try to find your flaws,
okay,
and find, you know, some reason to dislike or hate you. This is just my opinion, you know. And when it comes to the French scene, it's not a French scene. It's like many cities, many scenes.
Like a Paris and things
yeah,
like
that's
that.
it. Yeah, there's no brotherhood or whatever, you know. It's just like, I mean, may have changed, you know. We got over our 40s now, but when we were in the 20s, the mentality was a bit more like, yeah, he does this, no, it's not the right way. I don't know, you know, 25 years later, I really don't think about it and just do myself. I've been really back off the scene for so many years. You know, there are so many famous bands I don't really know because I really kept myself out of everything because I really got fed up with this black metal mentality, you know. You have to be this way, you have to behave this way. this is, most of the time childish and, I don't have any time to waste. When I do music, I just do music for myself. People like it, good. They don't,
Also good.
also good.
You mentioned hate a couple of times, that you wanted to make hateful music, and beyond that, why is hate so important to you?
I guess I'm just a fucking dude, hate is not everything in my life. I guess I wouldn't be here anymore.
Yeah.
I like to, laugh, have fun, and whatever. I'm not fucking kid saying, no, it's all about hate and no fun, no trend. But the thing that at Hominem is like the thing in which I put all my hatred and contempt, and that's it. It's the best of the worst of my personality. Adomine is not me. I made Adomine, but it's just a part of me, So I don't know,
Now, you are at Hominem, but obviously live you need more people than just you. Which leads to the question, how do you choose the so-called mercenaries? How do you choose the live lineup which you can, okay, these are good guys, these can play. What's the process like being approved by Mr. at Hominem?
Well, what can I say? Technically good. I mean, it has to be people who like the music, who with whom I get along. Today we are not just musicians. There's some kind of friendship, and we barely play live. So every time we go play somewhere, I just want to, to have a blast and enjoy it. And so, if I play with people I don't get along, I see no point in doing this. Today more than ever, they don't show their face because admin gives and creates problem to me, but to people in general, and they just want to stay anonymous and just do their job. They know they're session members, but there's some kind of mutual respect. And when we're on stage, we share everything. So it's not just my project. We do the music together, and just a band the way it should be. I may be the leader, I may compose everything, but when we're on stage we all play together, and there is no leadership or whatever.
So it's kind of a brotherhood in a way.
Yeah, maybe brotherhood is strong word, but just a real band. People playing together. Everyone knows what he has to do. Mutual respect and enjoy.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah.
Sounds like a healthy way to do it.
Yeah,
But talking about you, person, because obviously people will see you as the band at Hominem, and people do all kind of shit online. They write, they're like, okay, fuck you, you should die, you should get beaten, or you should be cancelled and all that stuff. Now, here we are, you in person. I know you're a big guy, you're a muscular guy, you're a well-trained guy, so you're probably not that easily intimidated. Are there ever guys who're gonna like come to you and push you on the chest like, hey, fight me because I hate your band? Do you ever meet these keyboard warriors?
We never see those guys. Once one guy came to me and say fuck you, and I just kicked his ass out. But usually it's not blah blah internet bullshit. And when we go to gigs, we meet people, and people just realize I'm a normal guy and just doing music, and most of the time it's friendly and respectful events. and with a good mood, and people have fun, enjoy the music. It's all about hatred, and there's a lot of energy, and you want to fight, you want to break everything. But still, the stalkers and people who are angry about Ad Hominem being alive, they just keep on, boycotting and writing and trying to cancel gigs. But at the end of the day, just people who don't have anything better to do in life. Because
that's how it seems to be.
For my part, if you do I don't know, this band, I don't like your music, I don't like your ideas, I don't like anything about you.
Yeah.
What I am gonna do? Am I gonna boycott your band? Or am I just do my stuff, and try to be better than you? I mean, I don't have any time to waste for those people. And I still wonder, what the fuck are they doing? I mean, just get a life, get a passion, get a hobby, do something.
Yeah,
don't waste your time with me. You don't like me,
I mean, I'm always thinking when I see those haters, those kind of online crybabies, I'm like, why don't you, I don't know, pick an instrument, start playing your own music? Why don't you create your own, I don't know, start photography, start doing videos?
Anything.
Go to the fucking gym, start pumping iron or whatever. Like,
That's it.
why waste time on crying online? And
if you have the answer, I don't have it. So
yeah, I'm just thinking because I also don't get the mentality, and yet I see, especially when we're talking about so-called toxic or sketchy bands, and that these crybabies always like, I want to cancel this. I want to I don't know. How about making your own music instead of worrying about what others do?
I don't know. I guess the internet allowed this to get this, boycott, and it just got bigger because the network and the communication and the views of the post are getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So people feel strong, and it's easy to boycott a band. I don't have the feeling that back in the 90s, for instance, it just wasn't the same.
For sure, it wasn't.
It was just band playing and people liking or not,
To ask a very, very simple question, because this is, I think, what people want to know. Is Ad Hominem a political band?
To my eyes, there is actually no politics, and it's just ideas that tend to be politically incorrect. This is the difference.
Of course.
I'm not into politics. I never ever voted in my life. I don't watch any TV news. I don't know a fuck about politics. But the thing is all about provocation, and when there's something I don't like, I just, maybe make a song about it. And so at the end of the day, maybe it can be considered as political because Ad Hominem speaks about the people and mankind. And when mankind, politics, it's just, everything is related.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about the cold, the forest, Satan, or anything. Ad Hominem is a satire, a diatribe of mankind, of everything I dislike in mankind. And there are so many things I dislike, but I don't write about those things because it's getting way too political.
Yeah.
So it's always tough to keep it in the middle and not go over the line. But there is no political propaganda. I love to use dictatorship ideology and visuals, because to me it's, dictatorship is the strongest thing that man can create. Manipulating others people's minds and being above the others is something that fascinates me. Any kind of dictator, So it has this relation to Second World War, to death camps, to Gulag as well. I mean, I've been making songs about any kind of destruction, genocide, and so one can see politics in this. I just see nihilism, death of mass destruction, and I guess people are able to read between the lines, and some other just aren't.
Yeah, because you do have very provocative titles like "Joke the Woke," kind of a thing. So, do you do it because you know it's gonna annoy people, or does it have some stronger message?
I don't know. To me, the woke trend is a new religion, and when I see how big it got, and it's just Christianity, Islam, or Judaism, it's just the same to me. It's just a fucking
just without
propaganda.
God, but the same thing.
And that's it. It's just noxious to the healthy man's minds. So when it gets noxious, I just want to crush it, and that's it. I mean, I don't care what you do with your ass, your cock, or but just don't try to get me into your stuff, and don't force me to think the way you want to think. To me, it's just like religion today.
Okay, makes sense. Now we have talked a lot about the worldview and the whole idea of ad hominem, and I guess at this point there are people who are like, so what about the music? Music is obviously black metal, but black metal can be so many things. Mm-hmm. So I want to ask you, what kind of stuff inspires to do what you do musically, strictly musically speaking? What kind of stuff makes ad hominem happen?
I don't even know if I can answer this. I don't know.
I mean, are there certain bands which are like your, say, teenage favorites?
Yeah.
Which still make you going?
Oh shit, yeah. I mentioned them earlier. Those Impenezer in Marduk, Destroyer, Mysticum. Musically, it's I may love one song and dislike the rest of the album. I'm not like a huge fan of one band, for the whole discography. But when I compose, I just try to do my own stuff. For sure, I'm inspired by what I listen to, even if I don't want it. You just get how can I say it? Everything that surrounds you just gets into your brain, and when you create, this is a consequence of what you live and what you have seen and what you have heard. But ad hominem, I guess it just sounds like ad hominem. Maybe you could take and pick one riff and put it with another sound, some other vocals, and it could sound like Marduk or Carpathian Forest or whatever. But the way I do it, I just try to do it in a very, very martial way, and that's why I named the last album Totalitarian Black Metal, because this is the way I define what I do. It's like martial, totalitarian. There is no concession. Let's call it concession, or it's just straight to the point, and there's no possible discussion. I don't know. Some people want to do black metal in a dark way, like weird or eerie. I just want to crush things. I just want it to be brutal, and I don't know. Just take the guitar and computer and compose, and don't think about it.
Now, before we conclude the interview, there's a couple of things I want to ask. Now, obviously, you are a guy who trains a lot, and to be honest, as you know, most guys in black metal are not too much about keeping the healthy lifestyle and working out so much as having booze or drugs or whatever. They're kind of addicted in ways, and in a way, combining these ideas with your physicality seems you're a little bit of different breed. How important it is for you to have this kind of physicality?
Just balance.
The trading.
I mean, everything is good.
Yep.
Working out, drugs, alcohol. I got no restriction, but just try to control it and not go over the limits. And or maybe I just trying to keep healthy during the week and destroying myself on the weekends, just to be balanced.
Okay, I know a lot about it. I know a lot about it. I get it.
It's I don't know. It's just life. I'm just trying to live the way I want to live, and everyone sees life in a different way, maybe. And I don't know. What do you mean by the black metal standards? What is it? Like getting drunk and be on stage like?
Yeah, there are those bands.
Yeah.
As you know.
In Finland.
Yes.
Yeah. No.
We do have a fair share.
This is not what I want to show to people.
Yeah.
Hominem is strong and punch in the face, and when you get on stage, of course we're drinking, but it has to be, despotic, totalitarian, like a fist in the face, and there's some certain pride. I don't know, so just a way of life. I just try to stay in the middle, in a positive way. I'm just a positive guy, so I'm just trying to improve myself every time. So.
All right. Now, before we conclude, a few fast questions. Favorite band in the world?
Black Sabbath.
Favorite album in the world?
Black Sabbath.
The place you would rather play the most?
The place we play the most?
Yeah, the place you would rather see, like, if you could choose one city, one festival you would like to play most. Like.
Dude, I've been fucking waiting so many years to play here, so I guess I would say Steelfest, but let's see how it goes. Maybe the troubles we're having, but we make it anyway, so without any drummer.
A band you would most like to play with? As a warm-up or as a warm-up to you?
We did play with Marduk, Carpathian Forest. Mysticum would be nice. I guess, Hominem is a bit more controversial, but I really like the industrial side of Mysticum, and I guess Hominem has something with it. But in the end, what matters is that the meeting and knowing each other. A couple of weeks ago, we played in Belgium with Ifanar for Quebec.
Yeah.
I didn't know them, and just happened to be
played
great
here
guys.
last year.
Yeah, I know that. And this is awesome people, just like you and me, easygoing, trying to be smart, and this is the point. So I never like to say I want to play with that band, just that what happens, backstage, and this is what.
Yeah, it's the unexpected magic.
No.
Okay, one most important thing you want to do off your bucket list?
Man. I don't feel any frustration, I just do whatever I want, and I just maybe playing more, but I have to accept the situation, but maybe playing more and more, and keep on doing this. I mean, maybe not getting too old to be, still able to perform and.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Where would you like to be buried when you die?
whatever you do, I won't be there anymore. So you can cremate me or fuck me in the ass if you want. You know.
That's a very nihilistic take. One last question. What happens with Ad Hominem in next 5 years?
Probably another album, considering how the last one went, and I've been off for 6-7 years, and striking back with this album just incites me to do more. So hopefully it will be one of the names of the unwanted black metal scene. I like the fact that some bands have to play in secret gigs, and I hope Ad Hominem will follow this sport with other bands and maybe make a new scene of bands who have the balls to say whatever they want, and without anything to regret, or just keep going. And I'm not a visionary, so this is a shitty question. I can say that. I
know. That's the annoying one.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you for your time.
Thanks to you, man.
And now you people know a little bit more at Hominem. I hope this interview at least answered some of your ponderings and questions like, is this band this or that? And if it fucking didn't, sorry, we cannot cover everything, but now you probably are a little bit fixed on certain things and know a little bit more. When you get the chance, go see them band live, and obviously check out the music they have released so far. And if this band offended you, well, fuck off and die. This is Steelfest 2025. This is Rauta. This is Ad Hominem. Off you go. Stay metal. Thank you so much.
Thanks to you, man.
Was it fun? I told you it's going to be relaxed.
Definitely, yeah.
Before you go, let's take a quick last photo. I will post it on when the interview goes out.